What's up, everybody? My name's Chance. Today we're going to be diving into an Abzan Drolriel Draw 2 Awesome Sauce sort of deck. Anyways, this was one of those decks that went 6-0 in the previous season in the Platinum to Mythic ranked tier best of 3 matches. We're going to be playing it best of 1 today, but it is a super fun deck. And best of all, you get to play Drolriel, which is killer because you know, we haven't been able to play her for a while. Anyways, the deck does originally call for 4 copies. We're playing 2 copies because that's all I have. But it's still very nice. You get to see plenty of action with Drolriel in the matches that we have today. And, you know, you got some other fun stuff like Yasharn. You got Yugen. You got Elder Gargaroth. You got... Oop, excuse me. You got Kunaros, right? So there's a ton of fun cards sort of slammed into this deck that you don't generally get to play, minus Yugen, and have a lot of fun with, you know? Kunaros especially. So kicking this off down here in the bottom end, we have 2 copies of Bloodchief's Thirst for some extra removal, 2 copies of Foul Mirror Knight, and I actually ended up adding this in myself. It's a Death Toucher. It can draw you cards. It's a 1-mana creature, so you have that early body, right? All in all, very, very good. Helps proc the Drolriel. Heartless Axe, some solid removal. Scavenging Ooze helps deal with those graveyard-dependent decks as well as gain you life. Maze Mind Tomb, again, helps with the Drolriel, keeps you healthy, keeps you drawing the cards you want. Mythos of Nethroi, excellent removal. You get to target anything. Since we are playing Abzan, you can pay the full cost for it. Bala Bala Get Dollars are, well, always really good in decks like this. They're sort of slower pace, very control-oriented. You can get back, you know, your control pieces or your bigger pieces, whatever you may need. Land of War Visionary going to help you ramp up as well as draw your cards and be, you know, a little bit of a body on the board. Kunaros does help with all of the graveyard interaction decks up against the rogues and all that kind of stuff, right? Rakdos midrange, been seeing a lot of those here recently. Felidar Retreat, again, this is sort of a mid-rangey deck. We have Yasharn, we have the Land of War to help us draw cards, we have Drolriel, so we're constantly trying to draw cards anyway, so hitting our lands should be fairly easy, and then creating those cats and putting counters is always, always awesome. Hogger Mauling, solid removal. Yasharn, really good against the food decks, and aside from that, it's 4 mana for a 4/4, draw out 2 lands, so it does kind of not necessarily ramp you, but make sure you're hitting your land draws so that way you can get up here into the top end. Speaking of which, in the top end, we have Elder Gargaroth, 5 mana for a 6/6 with Vigilance, Reach, Trample, and 3 other things that you can potentially do. It's hard to say no to that. And then we have Garruk. You're going to create a ton of wolves. This works really, really well in conjunction with Felidar Retreat, almost a whole reason to play Abzan alone. Garruk creates you wolves. Felidar, you put counter on those wolves immediately, or you create cats and you have cats and wolves and you just overrun the battlefield with little 2/2 tokens. And then last but not least, we have Yugen the Spirit Dragon. Exile stuff, deal damage, get 7 permanents down, gain 7 life, draw 7 cards. It's really good in a ramp deck. Honestly, this is like, if you're playing ramp, this should be your top end goal, right? Anyways, very fun deck. Like I said, the original deck was built out for best of 3, so you'll see we do have a little bit of a sideboard here. I sort of deconstructed it a little bit to build up the rest of the main board. Excuse me, voice crack. Build up the rest of the main board that I wanted and ship it out that way, right? So, very fun deck. We played it. We did well with it this morning and had, most importantly, a ton of fun. This is one of those decks I think that you can have fun with and climb with, and those indeed are the best kind of Magic decks. Anyways, thanks everybody for watching. If you enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like down below. Comment in the comment section if you have any suggestions on this video, future videos, past videos, daily question answer, any of that kind of stuff. Subscribe if you're new here and you want more awesome content. Be sure to hit that bell icon so you can actually get the awesome content. Hop over to twitch.tv/DrSpillick and toss a follow. And down below in the description, I highly recommend you check it out. We have a Discord link. It's a pretty cool community, if I do say so myself. Anyways, all that being said and out of the way, we're going to go ahead and hop right into some Abzan Drolriel. Cogt? I don't know. We're going to call you Doe. Opponent goes first. We don't have the best land set up, but you know, we could get there. We can get there. We'll keep it. If I go like Bala, turn 1, Bright Climb, and get down Ooze. Following that, we can go Mazebind, then try to get down Land of War. Throwing this down for white or for black here? I guess whatever we don't throw it down for, we can get down the other thing come next turn. So, better to make them think that we're Selesnya than Abzan, right? Throw them off the tracks a little bit. Now, we may just get Bone Crushered here. Yes, yes, very nice. It is just as I had predicted. Why are there so many Gruul adventure decks running around? I wonder. I wonder. So do they have the Love Struck or the Edgewall? They have something, but they're not going to show me. Thought this was you show me yours, I show you mine kind of thing. Why did I not play this last turn? What? Did I miss something? Did I just miss play? Oh, no, they destroyed it. Right. Jeez, that's real trippy, okay? Don't like that game. I was like, wait a minute. Scavenging Ooze? 3 mana? What? I get to talking about other stuff, I get distracted. Y'all know how it goes. I'm not a very on top of it Magic player. Or maybe it's the fact that I play daily and several hours daily that I'm like, all the games just sort of run together, you know? All the games, all the decks, all the people, all the plays. I gotta say, I do love the fact that, you know, this Gruul Adventure deck has, 1, become so popular, 2, has so much removal, and it seems like even the people way down there in silver, 1, why are you playing in non-ranked with this deck? 2, what are you doing with all these rares? Get out of here, you clown. So Vigilance, Menace, Lifelink is pretty good, but I wouldn't like to draw with Llanowar. Of course, destroying their creature, you know, that's never a bad thing necessarily. So do we go for the Kunaros? Nah, we go for the Mythos, right? Play this down, kick it back to them. No problemo. They don't have another land. Okay, so we might actually just Mythos the Bone Crusher here, actually. Alright, so Llanowar is going to give us more green mana. Let's grab more black mana because we have more white mana here, and this way we'll be all well-rounded and whatnot, you know? So we go Kunaros, Mazemine maybe? I do want some lifelink. I would like and prefer much of the life gain. They got something up their sleeve here if they attack. They got something up their sleeve here. I don't trust it. We're gonna let it pass. It's too tricky, too sneaky. It was a Bone Crusher. Twas the Bone Crusher. Alright, well, let's go ahead and scry. Put that page counter right there. Don't want another Llanowar, actually, because we can't really do anything with it on this next turn. So, Felidar. Interesting for sure. Let's go Llanowar first. Draw a card. Garruk. That's a next turn kind of play. We could draw a card with Mazemine as well, but I kind of like the Falmir coming down having the Death Touch. We can swing in with Kunaros here. They would have to block with both, which means we can take out Edgewall, but we're not taking out Bone Crusher. I think we definitely swing in with Kunaros. I'll trade Kunaros for a Bone Crusher. Seems like fair value. Although it does mean we won't have anything to block against the Brushfire. You know what? They're just going to take it. All that for nothing. We get in the damage. We gain the life. We're looking mighty fine. Leave Kunaros alone. He has done nothing to you except for attack once. They have a Embercleave, don't they? They got a mother freaking fracking Embercleave. Embercleave. Alright, so let's see where they throw that mighty Embercleave. To the Bone Crusher? To the Brushfire? To the Edgewall? Who knows? To the Brushfire. Probably should have maybe put Falmir onto the What's it called? You know what? We'll keep this. Boop. We will at least take out their brush fire still. Gain some life. So that's kind of nice. Took out a lot of stuff. Oh, you love to see that. Elder Gargaroth should be a great defender against whatever they might be able to muster up here. Whew. And if we can get Felidar down and start getting some lands, that'd be really awesome sauce. I feel like these are my sort of worst played decks. So these mid-rangey, semi-control sort of creature dependent decks, you know what I mean? They're very difficult for me to like figure out what the best course of action is. Alright, so we'll be able to gain some life there. If I put this, we play Felidar, play a 2/2. That's really what I want to do. But you know what? We draw it anyways. Alright, so let's Slamma Jamma a Gargaroth. Let's create 2 littles. I think we need black mana more than white mana here. And we can draw a card here, so sure. Put us back to, what, 17 life? I'm feeling mighty good. Alright, now if they put Embercleave onto the Gemrazor, it goes to 5. Double Strike. I mean, we could technically still remove it with Gargaroth, but do we want to lose our Gargaroth to that thing? Are they going to aim it at my Garruk? They're aiming it at face? They're aiming it at Garruk. Where are you taking this thing? They're aiming it at Garruk. Alright, so if we block here and here, that's 4. It's dealing 10, so that's still enough to take out Garruk. I can block with all of them. Could block with all of them. But if I get to swing back in with the Gargaroth, that's really, really good, right? So if I just don't block with any of them, we let Garruk die. You know what, let's block. We have 10 points of damage here. They have 10 points of damage, so kind of works out. Let's draw a card. Hala Hala get Bala. It's actually pretty good because that means we can turn around and get our Gargaroth right back, or yeah, probably Gargaroth. Probably. Ooh, or actually, we can get back Mythos and destroy their Embercleave, right? I think that's even better than getting back the Elder Gargaroth. Because that just straight up removes their future potential aggression. Future potential aggression. What a way to say that. Anyways, we're doing pretty good in this match. We actually got stable, I feel like. Got a little stable. Xandu coming down for the foe. Now a land could equal, no? Okay. I'm just gonna mutate a Gemrazor onto it. I think you should have just played the Gemrazor down, yeah? Like have more creatures. I think that would have been the best way. So we're gonna use Garruk to create the tokens, and we're gonna use Felidar to buff the tokens, right? Now they do have a Gemrazor here, but we've already seen one, which makes this their second, right? Yeah, there's one. So how many Gemrazors could we expect in the top 20 cards? You know, hopefully, not certainly, but hopefully not 3. Oh, it hurts your soul to see it. Hurts your soul to see it. That's okay though, because we are still stacked with a bunch of 3/3s, which means we don't have to double block and lose both creatures. We can double block, lose one creature, which means we're still getting ahead here. So yeah, they're going to do this, but they're going to lose one, we're not. And we're going to gain counter on Garruk, which means we can turn around and destroy their Gem Razor, draw a card, deal 9. Or we can just Blood Chiefs. Deal 9. They're down to 6. We'll create some more little tokens, and I guess get this down as green mana. Alright, so we have what, 9, 11, 13 points of damage on the board. They have 2 cards. I think we got them here. And indeed we do. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Cheese pie. Oh. Maybe not a cheese pie, maybe a cheesecake. I'll take a cheesecake. What is with these low lands, awesome hands, right? Like, I want to keep this so bad. You know what? We're gonna keep it. Sometimes you gotta lay your luck down on the line, right? So we're gonna lead with the castle, actually. That way we have mana for Blood Chiefs should they be an aggro deck. And well, I mean it's Yorion, and probably not an aggro deck, but still, good practice. Because with this we're grabbing Forest, so. Any hoosers, cheese pie. Let's do it. How many cards you got? All right, just a classic 80. You know, I saw that 90 something, 95 card deck the other day. I just wanted to make sure. It's a goose. It's a Yorion Abzan food deck. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We might be in for a little trouble. You know the most... Well, that's really good draw for us. You know the most annoying thing? Ah, played that so wrong. It's okay. It's okay. I should have played the land, played the Jolariel, used Blood Chiefs on the goose. I know it. I know it. Anyways, the most annoying thing about these food decks surfacing is it's kind of like those cat oven decks where it forces you to pay attention to the little 1-mana creature that you never really want to worry about, you know? Like now, with food decks, you gotta kill the goose, otherwise they're gonna have food for Trail of Crumbs and the wolves and the feasting troll kings, and it's just gonna be too much, you know? Anywho, there's opponent definitely making me regret messing up there. So I can go here, play Llanowar, and still have Blood Chiefs, and I think that is the way to do it. So let's do it. Woo! We got a kitty cat. I like how it's a full art thing. Because she's full art, it makes the tokens full art. I do appreciate that. Alright, as I said, we gotta destroy the goose. Loosey Goosey cannot remain. Alright, Jolariel, you just kick back. Your main thing here is creating those cats. Skyclave, don't take my Jolariel. Don't take my Jolariel. Damn you. I just wanted to play a little janky draw to Abzan deck, and you're ruining it. Now, if I draw into a land, we can get down Garruk. If it's a swamp, I suppose I could use Blood Chiefs. It's a Mythos. Interesting. So I could Mythos their Skyclave, at least get a 2/2 creature back, swing all in. You know, swing it with the 2/2 is what I mean. I feel like Mythos is better used elsewhere, you know? Let's just draw a card. Branch Loft. Interesting, interesting. If I play it, can I play anything additional? No, I still need to play it either way. I think we go for some white mana. Swing in with you. They won't block. Anywho, that mana means that next turn we do have enough for the good old Garruk, the Cursed Huntsman, the Wolf Tamer. Well, does he tame him, or does he just sort of control him? You know, there's a big difference between taming something and controlling it. Cheese pie and the high silver. Oh, almost. Is that high silver? Where's that diamond? You know, I don't know. Clearly, I don't know what ranked looks like at all. Except for when I'm currently at that level, and then I, you know, got it. So let's see. Do they bounce their Skyclave here? They do. No, they bounce their Llanowar. Okay. Well, hey, fine by me. I'm happy you don't take my Llanowar. I will say I enjoy the opponent's deck, though. An additional land puts us to 7 mana, which means we're almost a good old Eugene level. Do we create some wolves? I think so. I don't think we destroy anything. We are the apex predators. You're right, Garrick. They're gonna keep taking it on the face. Hey, fine by me. Little ECD action to ruin my fun pretty much immediately. Do they have anything I'm really worried about bringing back? No, Goose. A little loosey-goosey. So if I can hit a land here, we can hit a Eugene. Would I exile? Oh, that is a land. Uh-oh. Next turn, Eugene. Incoming. It sucks that that's just now our second black source, so it's like, what do you want to do, Chance? Because you can only do one thing. We can go for Mythos, take out ECD, that way next turn we can for sure play Eugene. I gotta stop. I mess around with saying, you know, card names and all that, and then it actually gets to messing me up, so. We're gonna get in with our 3 wolves here. Leave our Llanowar, because we need that for casting our Planeswalker. See how they decide to... They're not blocking at all. They're down to 10 life. What a risky biscuit. Goodness gracious. Any Hoosiers. I play Thassa, hardly any good cards in blue. Yeah, I can't think of... Brawl is standard, yeah? I mean, I know there is historic Brawl. Fuck, they're getting rid of my Llanowar, the one card that I needed to come back and absolutely dominate the board with absolute presence. It's fine, though. It's fine. We'll draw a land here, no problem, right? I can rip another land off the top. I'm plenty good at it. Plenty good. Doom Foretold. Oh, you're so spicy. Cheese pie. How are you only in silver? So spicy. I'm not getting rid of my Eugene. Are you kidding me? Elder Gargaroth. Well, hey, that packs a punch. That packs a good little puncheroo. And in we shall swing. We're gonna knock him down to 8 life here. Are you scared, opponent? Are you scared? Now, if they draw into a land, they can move Yorion over. Play Yorion. What does that really do, though? Charming Prince gains some life. Draw 2 cards with Llanowar. Skyclave takes... token? Kalamir? I don't know. Either way, our Yugen's not getting cast on the next turn for sure, because they're the little ECD over there. You know, I gotta say, this is probably my favorite pet / board combinations. A lot of the times the pets just sort of stick out as sore thumbs. You know, look at my cat. Does it belong here? Fuck no. Even when I turn it green, it's just sort of, I mean, I guess it belongs a little bit more. Yeah, sure, I like that. Anyways, what about blue? Oh yeah, I like blue. Complements the water. Anyways, I like this because it looks like it's just a palm tree on the crab, you know? But in all reality, it's a creature. So you got a big creature with a creature on top, and both of them look like, well, one looks like an island and one looks like a palm tree, right? Good old Yorion, they hit the land. Aren't you so happy when, like, your opponent hits what they need to hit? Also, I completely forgot about ECD being one of the things they could target to bring back, so a little bit of yikes. Little bitty, tiny yikes. They should use Skyclave here. They should target Skyclave. Target Skyclave. For fuck's sakes. Or retarget Yorion. That's really good too. And then you get to rebounce everything, right? You shouldn't have taken Falmir, though. Should have taken the token, right? Anyways, this ECD is fucking destroying us. Hey, the good old 6-mana Felidar. Don't mind if I do. We'll, of course, keep swinging in because we got nothing better to do. We got nothing better to do. They're going to block it up. We're going to get back a 1-1, right? Right. Yorian's going to come down, replay the ECD. I guess we could have not played our Felidar. Well, we can play Yugen come next turn, which means we can exile everything they have. Theoretically, as long as they don't find some way to, like... Okay, no, yep. We still got them. We're still good. Still all good. Oh, and what a board to exile, huh? They're just loading it up. I love it. I love it. We are going down to non-health, so I don't love that necessarily, per se. But everything else, yeah, woo! Oh my goodness. So they will keep the Yorion. Oh no, I don't have it because I never drew the land. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. And I won't be able to cast it next turn either. Alright. How do we do this? How do we stay alive for like 3 freaking fracking motherfucking turns? Keep this down. Fuck, they're just gonna replay the easy. Alright. GG. I can't. I can't do it. We tried so hard there. And all that. Ooh, I haven't seen an Ashiok. This Ashiok avatar, I don't feel like in a while. Anyways, Wild Lake Trout gonna be our first foe for today. We'll keep this. It seems manageable. If I can, you know, manage to get my cards all around. I want to hit the Llanowar Visionary on time, so we can hit Felidar on time. I think we actually go for Fabled here. We'll just grab a swamp, and then we can play the forest, play the ooze, play castle, play Llanowar. Boom, boom, bam, right? I guess we also need some white mana, huh? That could have, should have, would have been in the equation had I thought about it. I don't want that stop there. For some reason, I was like, yeah, no, we can just cast Felidar with what we have. So probably should have grabbed a Plains there, actually. Ah, well. Bone Crusher onto the ooze. We're starting out pretty good. Another Felidar. All right, come on, Llanowar. Give me something good. You know, I'll take another land. It's not exactly a Plains, but it does put us to 5 mana, which means we're 1 away from the Garruk. Garruk. Hey, there's a Plains. Right on time, never late, right? Never, ever, never, ever, ever, never late. So what we could do is play down Felidar, play down Falmir. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. It gives us a solid defender. Maybe not very big, but, you know, a 1/1 Death Toucher is enough to stop a Bone Crusher in the tracks. Not enough to stop a Questing Beast, but hey, you can't win them all. Alright, so trade out here. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. 1 mana for a 3 mana. Ooh, Yugen's fun. That's really nice. So we go for another Felidar. We play down the Lansky. Good old Lanarino. And for the time being, we're just going to create cats. I know Questing Beast will still be able to punch through. That's okay. Come next turn, we can get down to Garruk and destroy it if we want. Draw a card off that as well. We're at 5/6 mana. We need 2 more for Yugen. Good old Eugene. Just chilling. Chilling like a villain. Or a hero. You know, actually, I think in War of the Spark he was a hero. I don't know what this version was in Core Set 2021. I don't know if there is a story for the core sets. Okay, I don't appreciate that, but they obviously have something else they want to play here. What do you think it is? Maybe an ooze? Bone Crusher? Love Struck. And something else? Rimrock. Oh goodness. get that questing beast out of here. It is making my day just go further and further and further and further south. Alright, so again, we're going to create bodies. Let the bodies hit the floor. As a great band once said. Some people will know what I'm talking about, and they'll be like, Chance, you're so silly. And I'll say, yes. Yes, I am. Alright, so we're going to get in for the 4 damage here. I highly doubt they block it. Cool beans. We're at 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 mana here with the Eugene. So I don't think we exile. Call me crazy. Call me maybe. But I don't think we exile here. We have too good of a board state. What we can do, Kazandu, we're gonna throw down the Fable. We're gonna create more kitty cats. We're gonna put some counters on all of our kitty cats. Do I need... We have double black, we have green, that'll be double white. I mean, I guess let's grab some more white mana. What's it gonna hurt, am I right? Counter. Okay, we've seen enough. Also, it seems to be a little bugged. We're in play queue, but it's like... it's going through the rank stuff, so... Alright, so we get to go first. We don't have fantastic, you know, early turn plays, but I like the Jolariel, so I'm going to keep it. And the Hogras can always turn into lands, so... We'll lead out with the Fabled and get a Plains, that way we can hit the Felidar retreat. Yeah, how have you been, man? Hope things are still going well. I'm happy to see that, you know, you're at least still well enough to type and chat and all that. Edge wall from our fearsome foe here. Ooh, Mazemon. Mazemon plus Jolariel can equal some additional cards and cats. This game is... Yeah, I gotta say, Brawl is one of those, like, they don't pay any attention to it really, so it's hard to play a format that's just sort of ignored, you know? You eventually start seeing the same, like, 3 decks over and over and over again, and, like, even Standard has more variety than that. Anyways, Bone Crusher Giant gonna be taking out our Jolariel. I gotta say, I'm not happy about it. Not happy. You know, here I am, just chilling, minding my own business. They're gonna come along and just ruin it. Just ruin the fun. Bone Crusher. That'll get them a card draw. So this is what, Gruul Adventures then? That's alright. We can deal with Gruul Adventures. I know just how to deal. Come on. Fable Passage. We'll keep that on top. That will activate either our Felidar or our Hagra, depending on which one we want to go with. I really want to get down the Felidar, but I almost feel like we need to Mauling that Bone Crusher this turn, right? Yeah. Of course. No, yeah. Okay. We're just going to use Mauling. Come next turn, we can play Felidar and play the other Mauling down as a land if we want. Brushfire. Okay, we resolve that. They play a land following. Okay. Now that we see that they're not going to play anything else, we can go ahead and take out this Bone Crusher. Saves us 2 damage. We still take 2, but, you know. We save ourselves from 4 in the later run. I'd like some green mana here. I think we're going to keep using Mazemon to scry it up. Bum, 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 bum. So we're going to take 4, go down to 12. That's alright. Let me go ahead and scry here. I hate when there's a constant. Heartless Act. That does get rid of the Brushfire. Yeah, I mean, I can't turn it away. We can draw a card with Mazemon and use Heartless. That's a fair turn. We could also go for Felidar, play Hagra down as a creature, or use Hagra to remove something later. I like the idea of using Heartless Mazemon. So, kick it back to him. We got the removal. We got the card draw. I found myself actually rarely ever playing Hagra down as lands unless it's like within the first 3. You know what I mean? So we gotta resolve that. They play another land, they get 2 3/3s, they'll still deal 4 to us. Oh my goodness, they're gonna deal 6? That's insane. So we'll be down to 6 life. They're not swinging in with the edge wall. Hey, I'll take it. We're just gonna go down to 7. Oh no, damn it, chance. I was supposed to draw. Oh well, I'm kind of happy I scribed there. I really didn't want to draw that Ugin, not gonna lie. Wouldn't have benefited us in any way at all. So I can go Felidar, get down to 2/2, but the 2/2 can't block the brush fire. So if they have a turn like they just had, that's a little troublesome. Now we can gain life with Maze Mind. I suppose we could draw a card, play Ooze, gain life. It doesn't sound like we're getting too far ahead, right? I really need to get down to Gargaroth. Drawing a card will help us get towards that goal. Could play Felidar and Ooze and then Scry. Or not Felidar, Ooze, Felidar, Hagra, Scry. Alright, let's get down Hagra, or Felidar. Jesus. And Scry. See what we get here. Damn it. Alright. If I saw a land, I might have not created anything, but you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. So we're looking for a forest on this next turn so we can get down Eldar Gargaroth, create another 2/2 potentially. Uh-oh. They're eyeballing my creature. That's never a good thing. Alright, so they got 3 points of damage so far. We'll hope that they don't have an Ember Cleave. That would obviously be not so good thing for us. Or Primal Might. They can Primal Might for 4. What is that? 7, 8. Put us down to 3 life? Oh no, don't do it to me. They must have another creature, maybe a Questing Beast? Ember Cleave, okay, gotcha. So that's gonna be 4, 8, 9. We're down to 2. Oh, and they got to remove the creature. This is brutal. And it's a tap land. Well, ladies and gents, we don't have anything to defend. We don't have... We have no way of defending against that brush fire. The Ooze won't be big enough.